Yes, sir. Core venue installations have been required at this moment in the 21st century. So here we can say we should imagine, create and inspire. So happy, yeah, दरवाजा बंद करने. Happy greetings to every one of you. I specifically say today's are the agile faculties. The word I am using agile faculties because every faculty, every researcher have to change themselves into creating the new situation and inspire the young generation of the globe. When I try to say very categorically that Happy New Academic Year to one of us, my own colleagues, professors, fans, and design faculty. I hope that you have went ahead, all of you took the time to actually be on break. Here on the right hand side, I have shown the Saraswati Devi, which is basically the one of the installations of the core venue in the society. I put it in the today's concern that I have been studiously avoiding the end of decade reflection I see on social media and LinkedIn. Not because nothing happened in 10 years, but because of the last 3 years of my life feel like a decade in. End of themselves 2020 was left seeing myself descend into the lowest point of my burnout and depression. So this is the status quo have been happened to the on academician, educationists, researchers and so. But 2021, I was about to rising again, putting myself back together and yearning towards the person I wanted to be rather than away from whom I was. So during this particular last 3 years tenure, I think that instead of to behind the people to whom I should knife, I think that I should be in the way I am. After a semesters on medical leave, I left my tenure position to move to and started a new chapter. So I just try to be moved from my finance and accounts area to the agriculture and economy towards the teaching, the faculties, research methodology, learning towards the new technological tool. So this is basically the one way we can use our time as a teacher to move and started a new chapter as a faculty teaching, learning and research and post-fellowship I have did. Specialized in the Center for Research and Development at Yale University, India, where I associate since second decade of the 21st century. And I never imagined I would be but in the zone of that I have wanted to quite now. Now when we say the core venues, which is the requirement of the education, core venues are not being only the requirement of the education, but it is a requirement for societal living. So there are the challenges and core venues. I put it into 4 ways. Number 1, priority. We should decide our priority. Those priority may be directed by our religious, caste, societal culture, no of the land. Number 2, we have to understand that our core value influence our everyday decision making and actions. It means that whatever the day-to-day activity we undertake, it should go into the proper way. The things we should do should be belongs to personal conviction. And fourth, person should choose to make it important. Now the core values, the what do people value? It's a very important thing. Like when we say that core value starts from excellence also, it should also look towards the freedom and equity. Freedom and equity. So things that to contribute their activities and goal. So whatever the activities and goal we should do, it should contribute. For example, a runner, a swimmer, and a soldier would value different kind of footwear because they understand in a different situation what type of the footwear to be weared by them. So the first and foremost question is coming in the coming era that we as a academician faculty should support the higher education to define the core values. I very categorically mention that core values may be depends on use of land, know of land, culture, religious, and the belief. How does the religious teach these core values? It's very important. When we try to be say, the Jesus tries to say that God is everyone has a status quo of God. So you should look into it. So what do people value is going to be the very important. People will value the things which is worthwhile to them, like things like diamond, gold, and antiques. I very categorically put up the position of the antiques because history, as I mentioned before the 15th century, the core values installation have been done in the education system, which is now goes away. People move towards the diamond and gold, but the antique pieces are going to be make the work on that. So what is the core values? The core values are going to be something like your belief in God, belief in society and culture, know of name, etc. Values the thing. So core values are consist of two things. Number one, source of unity and negation. When I say the source of unity, does not I try to talk about a particular caste or religious. But when we today look towards the global Cold War situation or somewhere the genuine war situations, people between the countries are fighting. They are fighting for nature resources, and those nature resources are being misused, taken the benefit by someone. So there is a source of unity is required, which is today's also across the globe. People are talking about environment control. So that gives a group of people the direction and the purpose to manage the things. Second thing, Payavani, whatever the source of unity our education system should bring, should go to the future generations. So what the core venues are providing? So core venues are providing the basically the focus on a particular parameters. So it is going to be provide the boundaries within which the focus is to be done. Like when we try to be talk about a nearby country of India, Bhutan, which have provided a focus on the happiness index. They have provided a specific boundaries that the quantum of nature resources will not be reduced beyond 40% or so. forest area also. And you get the goal and reward to get it from the distractions. How will this core value will affect yours and future generation? It's a very important. So you have to choose to make them a big part of everyday decisions. Very much specific point is that make your every decision as a big part of that. So realize that these values God and society wants to have. God and society. So social values reflect how we relate to society. Social values include justice, whatever the constitutions have provided, that way the justice is to be provided, freedom of the society on human being, non-human being, non-living human being to get the freedom to survive, get the respect for each other, community, and adopt to the responsibility. So, as we know, the number of things we are not being observing. So, our future generations, we have to make sure that they understand. So, now there is a need is being happening that cross-disciplinary research, whether sociology should play the major role. So, our concern is with social values, like a concern standard we have to manage. Though we generate the good deemed desirable for organized social life, it includes freedom, equality, individualism, democracy, and respect for each other. So no harm to the non-human being is also being taught. Now consider this question about challenges to core value. How do students form a background to view this core value? So it's a very important that how students should form the background. So what have been your experience in applying these values? So as a teacher, we should go to the student and we should try to discuss what type of the experiences you are facing to not to adhere to the situations. What question do you have about these values? Like today's culture of the net surfing, people may think some videos and everything which may be misguided to them. So we have to instill the system that how those things are going to be filtered. How curriculum and as a teacher you develop this value. Where can you as a teacher start today in growing this value among your students and your life? So it's a very important thing that what we try to say the student should be instant bias. So here the 7 qualities last night I try to say the 7 qualities we should have the vision about future generations. The future generations should have the integrity involved among themselves. Number two, they should have the compensation, that is a soft corner among each other. Servanthood, I use the word servanthood. The very specifically, the reason is that every teacher, every academician, every person involved in activities should work that I am a servant of the society with an intention to support the community. The community support can be done by the faith in the community, and to do this you adopt to the stewardship. So mission is to bring the people with knife controlling problem into relationship with society at large, and discipline them. You discipline them to knife out in every area of their life. Thank you very much, friends. Any question, any doubt, you can raise it here in this slide also. I have given my own linkages I have been given to you. That's how you can contact me. Thank you very much to the organizer. Any questions, sir? Thank you very much, madam. Thank you very much, Yak, sir. In this session, and also not a single session in any year I napped out in spite of being on the bed. Okay. Thank you very much for considering me as a YT. Thank you very much, sir. Okay.